Hello everybody and welcome back to Taylidius Plays Home. Now last time we found a rope so we didn't hurt our leg anymore. We found a knife, said no to the gun, and found a couple dead guys and a VCR, and we're missing a security tape, so I have a feeling that's what we're looking for. And yeah, let's continue. That limb. Ooh, a door. Creepiest sounding door ever. Okay. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder? Sure. Popped the latch and brought the ladder down. Nice. What a beautiful view. Okay, let's see. It's here. In a patch of smeared dirt and grass, there was a beat-up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it? Folded the wallet and returned it to my back pocket. It looked nicked up somehow and really worn. There weren't any cards or ID in it. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing I could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Why is that, like, broken there? Weird. Water tower must be really old. Okay. Let's head back down. Got my wallet back. That's really cool. Interesting. I'll come back. No, I have to do it. Wait, are there eyes watching me there? There are! Oh no, shiver. Tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit and I heaved open the rusty door. What's back here? The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had becoming strangely chilly. Nah. I don't like you. Go away. Oh, what is this? Okay, I guess we'll check out here before we go back. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. What's going on here? An old ticket booth that looked fairly ruined. Inside the ticket window were sheets of paper and, wait, what were these? Train receipts? Thought the receipt I had picked up might match these, but of course not. The station had been closed for years. The ticket must have been from the newer station that opened up on the other side of town after this one was abandoned. However, I noticed a series of fresher-looking paper covered in tiny notes, scribbles, and diagrams. Suspicious. This game's getting really interesting. I'm really curious to see how the rest of this plays out. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? Murderers do crazy things, and that guy is obviously a murderer. What? In the torn opening of that ruined train were heaps of dirt and stale water. At the bottom I saw a scrap of cloth. As I looked closer I could see that it was definitely some kind of nylon, maybe a windbreaker or some other outdoor clothing. There's too much of a mess on the ground to see any kind of footprints, but someone or something had definitely trod a regular path. Okay. Those eyes are so creepy. Let's go back through the station. Like this. Doo-doo-doo. Did we go back through here? Oh, God, I hate that door sound. I love how we have doors leading to more outside. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on that map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here, the sign pointed out the various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. What is this? Oh, whoa. Weird. Hold on, I need to explore what it... Damn it. Whoa. It is different. Dry old picnic table sat lonely amongst the trees and had carvings and marks from years of previous campers. As I tried to read some of the names and the marks, I'd idly thumbed the knife I'd found. If I wanted to, I could have carved something on that table. Did I? Sure, why not? With a few crude strokes, I etched a simple design into the wood, R+H. I felt like a teenager defacing the table. It's okay. You're allowed to feel like a teenager, bro. The path ended in a cold-looking river. I wasn't sure if it was safe to cross like this. Did I cross it? No. Maybe there's another option. Let's look for another option before we decide on something like that. So, go through here. Okay, so this took me back here. Now, where does this one take me? Okay, that's dead in there. Trampled into the dirt and grass with a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take it? Of course I did. It's mine. Pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I can find my driver's license too. Through the fence I could see a dilapidated outbuilding. Wondered if I could find my way around. Okay, let's go through here. Rock. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm, and a few embers still burned at the bottom. Was someone else out in these woods? Why did they abandon their campsite? 2 folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. Who wasted their beer? Rude! The cheap dome tent slept 2 people. I showed my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, 2 backpacks, and a cooler. Okay, yeah, I know. Did some things. Alright, let's go through here. Where does this take me? Did I find my way around? Yes! The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. There was a damp smelling plank leaning against the stall door. It might have been able to cross the river with it. Did I take it? Yeah. Managed to carry the plank under my arm so it didn't get in the way. I have no idea how to get back to the river, to be totally honest. I went through so many different ways. No, 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 no. Don't. Something. No, no. Oh. Did I go through this one? Okay, hold on. Maybe this one will take me straight back. Oh, what is this? The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I had finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return here. Hold on, but I have to cross the river. This I kind of know where the exit is. Campfire. This one. Exit. Okay. I'm gonna go through here. Nope. That's the one that took me there. So, by process of elimination, should take me here. And then I should go through this one. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. I think I thought it was long enough to form a crude bridge, but I wasn't sure if it would hold. Did I use it? Sure, why not? What the hell is that? 2 bodies, 2 young women were half dug into a hasty, shallow grave between the trees. The younger-looking one was still face up, her dead eyes gleaming against my flashlight. I deserved better than this. Did I clean up the gravesite? I'd like to think I'm a respectful dude. Tried to cover them up a bit more, and I closed the younger woman's eyes. Fashioned a crude marker. It seemed better than leaving them there the way they were. Oh, it's so... I'm kind of disappointed I let myself cross the river now. Yeah, we have to get out of here now. We just have to remember how to get back. I'm actually really surprised I haven't gotten totally lost here. Yes! I can't believe I did that. I'm usually really bad at stuff like this. Okay, so we're leaving the forest. Finding that campsite had been strangely unsettling. I couldn't imagine why anyone would abandon their site in the middle of the night, especially in that dark forest. I was relieved, at least, to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see cracks of light in a bit of the land beyond. That campsite must have belonged to the 2 women I reburied. I must have been getting closer to town, but where exactly was I? I don't know, dude. You know this town better than I do. I thought I was out of the forest. All a lie. Of course it was. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a machinist for all those years. Ooh, I'm a machinist. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. I hope it was just the wind, because creepy. I don't know what I want to do. Okay, I'm going in. Oh, don't scare me like that, fence. What the Oh, damn it, bodies. I found the body of a security guard just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered in blood with some kind of head wound. I wondered, was this flashlight his? Digging the ground was a cracked old watch. First my wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve? Yes, it's mine! Watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyways. Yeah. Got my watch. I don't know how I'm supposed to return to the VHS or the VCR if I ever find that tape. One of the lockers hung open. Its contents were tossed around like someone had been looking for something. Okay. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snaking off to other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear. The cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked tight. It seemed to be connected to the power box inside of it. Oh, or beside it. Okay. So we're gonna head upstairs? Yes. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clippings of newspaper cartoons and notices. There were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this sting more. I hope I haven't been unemployed this whole time, because that would really suck. Norman took over a general store after the factory closed. He, Rachel, and I would get lunch every now and then. Rachel liked him because he seemed more positive despite the setback. I don't think I could say the same about me. A power panel looked like it was shut off. Yeah. Power panel still wasn't working. Did I try it again? Yeah. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Yes. It was shut tight. There was a rusty-looking card slot on the side. Okay. I know. I turned it on. I'm oversensitive sometimes. I like to push things when I shouldn't be pushing things. So, upstairs. The door had been hastily boarded up. Why? This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Yeah, you never know when you're going to need a hammer. Wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Interesting. I have to try the door now. Sorry. Before I move on, I have to. The old wooden boards came apart easily after I removed the planks. I left the hammer on the floor. This was my locker. There in the factory, stink of booze. There's a picture of Rachel on the inside. It looked like it had been torn up. Thought I had taken that picture home when the factory closed. There was a mess of empty booze bottles. I wondered if that man in the house had something to do with this. He sure had a lot of alcohol in his place. Why is everything abandoned? Like, everything is abandoned. Okay, that was the boarded door. So we should go back through here? Yeah, okay, we need to go back through here. That power panel's turned on. Got the hammer there, but I don't have it anymore, so it's supposed to be here. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the... Yeah, why not? Slip the key card into my pocket. Yes. I didn't hear it go on. Oh, nice. Tricky, that one. Okay, is that all the panels? Where was that key slot? Was it downstairs? I think it was downstairs. So let's find out. Let's go down the stairs, down the stairs. Key card time. I really don't like these noises at all. I feel like someone's here with me. Key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Yeah. There was some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump to the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? No. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why did I do it now? There had to be another way. There just had to be another way, right? Oh, crap. Yeah, I have to. I really don't have to. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. Oh, crap. I stepped out of the factory, glad to be rid of its smell, of its memories. I couldn't stop thinking about that room with the bottles in it. Was that guard I found outside really drinking up there? What about Norman? And who had rooted through all those lockers? I couldn't tell where I was, and as I looked around, but I figured I needed to get to a road, get my bearings. Maybe Norman could help. His store wasn't that far from the turnoff to the factory, if I remembered correctly. Where is the tape? There's no way I could get back to the sewers now, but I still want to know where that tape was. Or maybe still is. Who knows? Can't go there, so we'll go this way. Door. Oh, God, I hate that sound. So creepy. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags. I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. I took it. Yes, it's mine. Of course I'm going to take it back. Cleaned the card off as best I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card, and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card. Sounded like it was going to start raining again. Better get inside. I had entered Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet, except for the faint sound of a television. Alright, okay. So we made it through the forest, we did the train station, and we did the factory. And I think that's pretty good for a whole episode. No tape, and no way to get back to the VCR anymore, but we did rebury 2 girls, and hurt our leg more jumping down a thing, and we found our locker and a ripped up picture of Rachel, which I have no idea why it's ripped up. And there's still so many questions, so let's hope that they're answered in the next episode. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, subscribe. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. And remember, when the boys are away, the girls will play.